Hello everyone, my name is Attila and welcome back to Attila Total War. So, at the end of the previous part we did finally get attacked by the Britons. And fortunately for me they are attacking my fortified position, but unfortunately for me they are massively outnumbering me. I have about 2,000 men, well, 2,000 men, and they have over 4,000. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Although I'm hoping that these guys will actually suffer seasickness, the bonuses. Although I doubt that. But anyway, this should be a coastal battle, or not a port assault, but a combined operation. Yeah, there we go. But I should also have a fort to defend. Right? If they don't give me a fort to defend, I've lost this battle. Because, the only reason for me seeing this battle as winnable is because I should have a forge. And I don't have a freaking fort? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you, game. I should have a fort here. There's no question about that. There we go. Fucking hell, I fortified for a reason. And that reason was for me for building a fort. So... it's not like I can't build a fort, right? Oh, that is much better for me, because I'm better than you. And also, according to the balance bar, I have a massive advantage here. So yeah, thank you for doing that. It makes it a lot better for me, so I guess the game felt a bit sorry for me, and thereby gave me an easy victory. But somehow they actually keep some of the numbers. That's a shame. My integrity is dropping. That's bad. Noble enemy has fallen in battle. Nice for me. Very good indeed. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. It might be the case that for some reason I can't actually get a proper forge. Because I'm not Roman, basically. I don't think that though. So maybe there's an issue in I don't know, what's it called? Like combined operations. You know what I mean? Sea and land at the same time, and that makes it so that the fort doesn't actually appear. And admittedly it would take quite a lot of space on the battlefield, so I can see that reasoning, although it's BS. To be brutally honest. Where are you going? Well, I think it's quite obvious. Either my capital, this thing, or my provincial capital. Yeah. And I can move these guys out, but I really have to hope that the Saxons don't have an army that can come sweeping in here. Damn, I hate these circumstances. Well, not too much I can do about it. I definitely need to take care of my capital. And I think, I don't know, but maybe the garrison will be enough to hold these guys. And this is also a walled settlement. So, we have that. Let's look at this, by the way. I will have a artillery boat, rather nice, and Nordic heavy marauders, which can definitely pack a punch. And in the last battle I played with the Nordic heavy marauders, they actually managed to take out 2 units rather cleanly, and one of them was the enemy general. In the circumstance that the enemy had seasickness, so I might be able to do that at the same time, at this time as well, I should say. Anyway, Nordic Raiders, Nordic Band, Nordic Spearmen, Nordic Skirmishers. That was that one. Nordic Axe Warriors. Nice. Hitted Men, and Huskarler. And yet more Nordic Horse Raiders. So Hrefnesol is definitely strong enough to, well, potentially strong enough to take care of themselves. So then we have these guys. Well, I'm thinking about raising another army. And yeah, I think that's what we have to do now. basically do that, and well, in some aspects I would prefer mercenaries because I can get them immediately, but in other cases I will definitely prefer getting this, mostly because it's not that expensive. So Nordic hurlers, Nordic spearmen. And some people are quite loud outside my door. Right outside my door. Oh well. Hopefully you don't hear that too loudly on the recording. Anyway. So yeah, these skirmishers. Yeah, I'll definitely go for them. Do I go for mercenaries? Well, I'll say no and just hope that these guys, well, they don't have an army here, basically. Actually, they shouldn't be able to pass through here, I think. So they would have to come from down here. Right? I don't know. I sure hope so. Anyway, in other news, I think we are ready to attack these guys. But we can actually level up these guys. So let's do so. Morale during forest battles, yeah, that's definitely the thing to have in these places. Increase integrity, I guess. But let's take a look at the other things we have. So, versus Romans. Well, we're not fighting Romans, but we're fighting Roman units. So I'm thinking about putting a point into that, just in case. And yeah, I think we have that as well. That increases our integrity quite a bit. Not that it's not really that big of a deal here, as it is in, for example, our Roman campaign. But I definitely would like to have it. So, melee attack. Yes. Yes, please. And then we attack this. And this is now once again a combined arms operation. But this time I think I should be able to win this. Well, I'm confident that I will be able to win this, as opposed to last time when, well, you saw what happened. BS, as I call it. Same map. Well, I guess it makes sense. And somehow, this guy is level 3. Somehow. Yeah, that's a good condition. I prefer it to be dry. Because, well, for one thing, I can... Well, I don't know if that is actually the case in this game, since I have seen the towers use it, but I think that disables fire arrows. And secondly, I prefer to see what I'm doing. But hey, that's just me. Okay, so I'm thinking about rushing through this place and hit them from the top of the hill. That should also give... well, basically make it harder for the enemy reinforcements to reinforce them in time to be able to, well, basically camp with these guys. So are these... no, they aren't heavy, they are medium. But they're decent enough, I guess. I think I'll save my skirmishers and use them for the second battle, where they are more needed, I think.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
And somehow we're fighting at Dover. Oh. That's an interesting effect. Right after you zoom, apparently you do get a black void underneath you. But what are you doing? You're actually pulling back. No, you're not. You're just rearranging yourselves, and it looked like you were pulling back. Sorry. I shouldn't be accusing you of cowardice. Yeah, but speed us up. Oh, are you retreating? Or are you just rearranging? It's actually a bit hard to tell. . So the Axemen have had quite a bit of running before they enter this battle. That's not really nice, but we still need to take care of them, these guys, before these guys link up with them. It's not really the only way I see myself winning this battle, but it definitely wouldn't hurt my chances. There we go, and send in the general for moral support. And I'll have these guys get close to the army, but turn off fire at will, so that they don't fire at will. Basically. So these axemen should tear through the spearmen. At least so I think. And the swordsmen should have a relatively easy time taking care of the enemy spearmen as well. At least as I understand the mechanics of this game. Might be wrong though, you never know. I never claimed to be an expert. And I never promised you a rose garden. Okay, so now that you mushed yourself together, now I actually have a unit that is free to do some outflanking. And soon I'll have more of them. So I am taking casualties, but as you can see they are relatively small compared to what the enemy are suffering right now. Which is definitely very nice to see.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle. The enemy general is fallen.
Okay, there we go. Now all that remains of these guys. So yeah, do I want to have them like do cleanup kills basically? I don't know. Oh, no, not fireball. Not just yet. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. So I think I'll say that's enough for this fighting. And I'll have them stand here and get a bit of rest. Because as it stands right now, they are all pretty much, well, worn out.
Missiles ready.
Maybe I should do it a bit more like this, maybe. And then they can rest. So, let's fast forward and wait for the enemy to come and meet me. But if they choose to stay back and not come towards me, then I'll come towards them the second that my units are, well, back to full health again. Wow, they're already fresh. Nice. And suddenly these guys are as well. Well, I guess I'm the attacker. Let's go and attack. Yeah, this is the formation. This is definitely the formation I'm standing in, right? Yeah. Maybe the game doesn't really like it when I'm stacking units like this. Like these guys are interlinked with these guys. Let's try again. Yeah, now it's working. And apparently the enemy units are, well, the enemy army is lacking in skirmish units. So that's pretty nice. Yep, this is pretty much what I have a tendency to be doing. Also, I don't really need to lose spacing. So, you guys go for... I I don't know if I really should be using the flaming shot, well, the heavier shot more. But I like using the flaming shot because, well, they made the fire effects in Attila good for a reason. Oh, there we go. And now it's might be a bit too late. Oh well. Not a single kill. Interesting. But it did bring their morale down a little. Oh, are you trying to outflank me? Yeah, I don't see that happening. Ah, that's nice. Oh wow. Look at these. Oh, they are just shattering. They held for seconds. Wow. So what mostly remains is actually the general. Yeah, I expected to win this, but I didn't expect it to win this cleanly. Maybe I should have stuck around for a previous battle, like the battle at the start of this patch. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely want to chase these guys down as much as I can. Although I don't have any horses, and I don't want to use my skirmishers either, because, well, the result can be a bit painful for my guys at times, unfortunately. Yeah, you're too tired to catch anyone. So yes, let's end it right there. And look at these numbers, 327 kills. And take a look at these numbers as well. You can pause, because the game isn't going to pause for you. That's something I'm not a particular fan of. That the that result screen isn't up for longer than it is at the moment. I guess I can do this, but I like the splash screen. Oh well. And yes, we're definitely taking the reinforcements. So we leveled up. Very nice. Research rates. It would be rather nice, wouldn't it? Actually, let's go for it. Why not? It's a unique ability. And yeah, more ammo. Although the skirmishes are going to be disbanded right now. So the original purpose for this army was to... Basically, it was only this guy. Or was it this guy? Yes, it was. It was his predecessor. That's another campaign. But he was sent up here to get some new men and send them south again. And then these guys decided to attack. And yeah, then suddenly these guys became quite competent. And they're definitely proven themselves. So I don't have the biggest income right now. But I guess that is about to change with the Tyrell skirmishers. Also, why are we paying these guys? The freaking slaves. I guess we were paying like the owner of the slaves to use them. But yeah, I stated previously, I think I stated in the first part of this entire campaign, but in case you didn't watch that and you come in at a later date, or maybe you somehow forgot about it, I'm no one to judge, then I'll just like to say that Thrall, what's the saying? Thrall are really, well, it's what we in Norway call Trell. Well, what we in Norway know that the previous Norwegians, the Viking Norwegians, called their slaves. They called them Trells. Or Trell. So yeah, these are slaves really. Oh well, they're cheap. And yeah, I think the ones we are paying are definitely the slave owners. That seems to make the most sense. Anyway, anything else we want to do this turn? We have quite a lot of money. And yeah, I think we go for some recruitment. Nordic Raiders. How I would like to have them. Oh well. I'll get more units. Yeah, that I can actually get some decent units. Not all of them are awesome, but they're definitely better than the things I can get further south. So let's get those guys, Hidden Man. Let's get a bit of both. I also would like to get cavalry, but it's so freaking expensive. I can also get more Nordic Raiders here. I don't know. Also, this upkeep is, yeah, it's gonna kill me financially. So actually, let's keep what we have and go for 2 Nordic Raiders. Oh wow, and that'll be almost 800 in upkeep for those 2. Damn. So freaking expensive. I guess I can merge a few units, but I would like this army to be at this size and have these guys actually replenish on their own. So yeah, I can't have those guys. Can't really have those guys either. These guys I can afford. So 200 a piece. So 3 then, in order to keep well, an economy that goes with surplus. Although these guys are definitely going to complicate it a bit. So we're going to have to see what we're going to do about that. Maybe move out? I don't know. I do believe I did see a Saxon army, yeah? So they still have a Saxon army somewhere here. And yeah, we have to be worried about that. So I can't go for like a banzai charge straight in and try to take out the Saxon capital. As much as I would have liked to try it, I unfortunately can't. But anyway, we're gonna have to see how that develops in the next turn, and that next turn will happen in the next part. So at the very end, I would just like to say that these guys, they are most likely going to attack something. So maybe we're gonna see a naval attack right here. That'd be exciting, and I think that is a battle well, I wouldn't say be guaranteed to win, but I would definitely call it a very, very solid chance of winning. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you did enjoy this part, and I hope you return to see the next one. Goodbye for now.